to this episode. Oh, guess what?
What?
There's only 5 more days for the Wii U.
Can't wait.
5! Ah! Anyway, today I'm going to talk about my 10 most favorite Wii games of all time. Of course, this ain't final because, like I said in the last video, I have not played stuff like Xenoblade, The Last Story, and I also haven't played stuff like Sin Punishment 2 or Red Steel 2. But I'm pretty sure this will end up being final. So, let's start with the top 10 Wii games. My top 10 favorite Wii games of all time so far. Number 10. Pikmin. Technically, it is a GameCube game, but I first played it on the Wii, and I really loved. I didn't like it at first, but I really come to love the time limit mechanic and the gameplay, and it really, you have to think hard. You have to manage your Pikmin well, and that was my first kind of strategy game that I ever played. So it's kind of hard to get into that kind of genre when you're already not into it. But yeah, it was awesome. I liked it a lot more than the sequel because the sequel got rid of the time mechanic. And it got to a point where the caves kind of got repetitive and not enough puzzles. But yeah, I really liked Pikmin, and that is my number 10. But anyway, number 9, Donkey Kong Country Returns. It was the return of Donkey Kong Country, and it was pretty hard. I like the difficulty. I don't really like easy games, but I don't like hard games either. So it takes a lot for me to find a game that has perfect difficulty, and this does. It starts off simple enough, but it gets increasingly harder, and at the end, I lost like 70 lives in the final boss. And I've lost several lives in each of the final levels. But yeah, I've always collected all of the code letters, but I think that's about as far as I can get, because I don't want to have to go searching for puzzle pieces, and I don't want to have to try to beat each level faster. Well, I'm not doing that. But the time limits are just ridiculous. Screw those time limits. Number 8, Mario Kart Wii. Even though I have played it more than some of the top of games in the top 10 list, I still can't rank it high enough, mainly because I prefer this kind of stuff on a handheld, but the motion controls, while not good on the 3DS version, it's really awesome on here, and I play it exclusively with the Wii. I still play it from time to time, but most of the time I now play Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. But, yeah. Mario Kart Wii remains one of my top favorite games on the Wii. Number 7, Super Paper Mario. Dun, dun, dun. It combined a 2D platformer with an RPG story, and that was a really awesome combination. Finally, a Mario platformer that had a story to it, because the other games really don't. I mean, Peach get kidnapped by Bowser, Mario's rescue, that's it. But this had all kinds of crazy stuff, including Luigi as a villain. Ho ho ho! That was just finally a whole bunch of fans' dreams come true. Number 6, New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Number 6.
It is in fact, I think, my favorite 2D Mario game of all time, even better than the NES or SNES ones. So screw you fanboys who think that they're better, because they're not. We're not me. Well, I basically grew up on the GameCube, so that's why I want to think like that. But anyway, even though I still play all the NES and SNES ones a lot. But yeah. Not only was it awesome in single player, but it also was awesome in multiplayer. We played a lot, huh? And we're going to play New Super Mario Bros. U, huh?
Oh yeah.
After I beat it.
Can't wait.
And, but yeah, let's see. but mainly the single player was awesome to go out to, and I 100%ed it twice. And also, it has the best final boss of any game, simply because of how unexpected it was. It was like, Bowser's defeated in the classic Mario. What the heck is going on? He's coming, run! And yeah, awesome boss. Number 5, Super Mario Galaxy 2. The sequel to the most awesome 3D Mario ever, Super Mario Galaxy made a lot of things better than Mario Galaxy, but my favorite is still Mario Galaxy because it was the first to do so, obviously. So that leads us to number 4, Super Mario Galaxy. Whew. It was awesome. Number 3, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I was initially disappointed with the characters because it wasn't as many as I was expecting, and what there was basically old characters returning that I figured would leave anyway. I mean, really, why do we gotta have 2 Earthbound characters or 2 Fire Emblem characters? At least the Fire Emblem characters play differently. The 2 Earthbound characters are basically clones of each other, and of course, 3 Star Fox characters. They all play exactly the same. There's no difference in them. None. It's just, I really hate the clones. But yeah, even though online was glitchy and laggy, I still played a lot of it online, and I've played a lot of single player mode. And I played it for over 177 hours. But I think that's about all I'm gonna play. Because until I get my Wii this dried up thing. So yeah. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Huh?
Can't believe it's number 2.
Well, it is. Finally, true 1-to-1 sword swinging, where you swing the sword like a real sword, you swing the Wii but like a real sword, I mean. You like swung, and it mimicked it on the screen most of the time. A lot of the times you had to recenter the motion plus, which was fine, except it never recentered all the way. What I mean is, it recentered on everything but the item select screen. No matter what, it wouldn't recenter on the item select screen. It would always go completely the other way on us, and you couldn't recenter on the item select screen. I don't get it. But anyway, from beginning to end, which was very short for me, but very epic long, because I played in 3 days and 35 hours, was just epic. There wasn't a time where I really felt annoyed except for the whole thing. And even stuff that other people consider filler, like the water sprites thing, the water type of I consider good. And it has some of the best bosses in any game ever. And it's one epic final boss. I always love the final bosses. So yeah, there's only one game that could beat it.
And it is number 1.
And that is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. My very first Wii game. A lot of you may be saying, but that's not really a Wii game. It's just a GameCube game with motion controls attached to it. Well, screw you, because it is a Wii game. And the motion controls are not tacked on. They're awesome. Very awesome. And I played that. I didn't play it. I beat it in like a month instead of 3 days. But I explored a lot. But that's not all. Because I think this is probably my most played game of all time. I actually replayed it after I beat Twilight. I actually replayed it after I beat Skyward Sword, and I still loved it. And it was like 4 years after I played it at all. But I still enjoyed it from beginning to end, except for the long tutorial. But anyway, I still enjoyed it, and after that, which was my fifth playthrough, my 5th full playthrough from beginning to end. That not 100%, which is from beginning to all. After that 5th playthrough earlier this year, I'm now over 200 hours played on it.
Good Lord.
So, yeah. It stands to be my most played game of all time and my most favorite. I don't think, no matter what, it'll take a lot to beat this, because I think this is currently my favorite game of all time. And it will take a lot to beat it. But I do hope the game beats something like that, because that's a game I'm really going to enjoy. But anyway, this has been the top 10 Wii games list by me, and I'll see you tomorrow while I talk about my Wii U hype from beginning to end as part of the WiiU Countdown. Woohoo! Please stop doing that. Stop it. Come on. Come on. Come on, please! Number 8. Mario Kart Wii. Even though I played it a bit more than some of my other games in the top 10 that are tougher than Mario Kart.
More on top, maybe? Topper?
Number 8. Mario Kart Wii. Even though I played it more.
Wait a minute, are we waiting why are we messing up? Are we sure this is number 8? Oh, this is number 7. Okay. Don't use Topper, please.
I got it.
No, you don't gotta. You done did it for the bloopers.
Number 8, Mario Kart Wii. Even though it has less gameplay, even though it has,
Start up. Baby in the treetop, and the wind blows.
Stop now. Please.
The WiiU will. Waiting on you.